psychology right, you're going to fail anyway. It's just the way it is. Hi Quentin. Do you want to hold that or? Yeah. Are we live? Yeah. We're so live. All right. So some of the questions that I would ask myself or suggest you guys ask yourself is, who wants to see what I am offering and why? So what are my people looking at right now, and what are the things that what are the things that they like? So what other pages are they following? Who are the key influencers on Instagram that they're following right now? Because now I can start to think, how can I target them? How can I create content that is of value to them and deliver it in a way that meets their expectancy? So we need to be very clear about expectancies, because what we think people might want may not necessarily be what they want. So as soon as we start to flip the perspective and start to put them in their own shoes, it's like, okay, cool. Now I can understand what the where does my brand sit in the marketplace. So from a positioning perspective, the high end, the middle end, or the low end, and how do we then convey that message to the client? And how do I build and maintain that positioning? So it's like if we were to start out saying that we're a discount retailer, and then all of a sudden we wanted to bring in high-end product, how are you going to shift that? You know, your market is looking for that cheap product, and all of a sudden you're hitting them with a high end. It's incongruent, and all of a sudden what you're doing with your social media will no longer be relevant, and people will drop off the following. So you want to think of Instagram as a consumption platform. First and foremost, people go there to consume content, and they like to just scroll and look. It's a very visual. So we were talking about this morning, most of the people that really subscribe to Instagram are going to be your visual type people. You're still going to get auditory, digital, and kinesthetic, but for the most part, it's a very, very visual platform. Make sure that it appeals to their interests and makes them feel good. Yeah. That's why they're there. They love the Instagram's great because there's you don't get all the ads bashing you through like you do on Facebook. It's very, for the most part, it's very clean and cool content. It's just coming at you all the time, and it's, you know, again, you know who you follow. So it's important for us to understand from a marketing perspective that we've got to make sure that the content that goes to them meets that brief, meets the, you know, artistic, that kind of, I'm trying to look for a word here, but that brief that this is why I'm on Instagram, to consume content that I like, that I enjoy. I want to talk a little bit about hashtags, because there's a lot of questions around that. How do they work? What does it mean? So a hashtag is essentially a lookup or a search. And it's also a way that it gets your content to go out to other people on the platform. So I could do hashtag coffee right now, okay? And there could be other people hashtagging coffee, and that will bump towards that. So, I want to see what's really cool in coffee right now. If I had a coffee business, for example, and I could see all the things that people are doing, and someone might be doing a new creative way to decorate the cup or however it might be, I can get ideas from that. The thing that you got to understand with hashtags is that you can't own a hashtag. So you could be like, oh, well, okay, cool, we're just gonna like pump this hashtag, we're gonna make it ours, but what's to stop your nearest and dearest competitor from using the same hashtag? And then all of your posts appear right next to his posts when someone searches it. So it's just one of those things that you need to be aware of, and banking it all on the hashtag could backfire. Yeah. Yes.
Is that something that's just made up? I mean,
yeah, totally. So like if I'm posting, just had an epic cup of coffee, hashtag epic, hashtag coffee, hashtag, you know, caffeine, those kinds of things. It's just you just type a hash, and then whatever and remember what emotion do I want to convey. So you know, like if you think of someone going out for a walk, you know, and they want to hashtag activewear, sunset, you know, fitness, that kind of stuff. It's just the expression is, this is how I'm feeling about the thing I'm sharing with you. Yeah. You know, there's a thing, Google Trends, and now Facebook's actually doing it as well. Inside your news feed, you can see what's trending. It says like if you read an article, and it'll suggest other articles similar to that, and it comes up on the desktop on the right hand feed, trending right now. The Kardashians did this, or Conor Morris got beaten up by so and so in the UFC, and so you can see what people are posting about. So what I'm suggesting with that is, okay, well, let's look at what's trending right now and how does that relate to my industry, and then can I then Google the top because you can Google hashtags, top hashtags around this trend right now, and then use your own hashtags in that post to ride the wave of popularity. Okay, so instead of trying to create what's popular, you're just latching on. Kardashians are always popular, whatever it might be. I'm going to latch onto the back of that and borrow some hype to help to get my posts out into the feed, into people's. So building followers. So obviously, like if we're brand new, the easiest way to start building followers, you can invite all your Facebook contacts, because Facebook and Instagram are they're buddies, they're owned by each other. So you can just go and invite all your contacts to follow you. That's really easy. The second thing is that you can sync your posts from Instagram to Facebook, and if you're new, it's definitely a good way to get extra reach, because